Right, heel elevated squats. Lots of different ways you can set it up. But basically, we're going to give you artificially incredibly flexible ankles. There's lots of things you can stand on to do it. The first one is the one that I probably wouldn't suggest you do, but is a dumbbell. You could use a dumbbell if you're not using much weight. So your heels would go onto the dumbbell. Make sure it's a hex and not a round one because it'll roll. And then you can do your squats, whether you're holding the weight in front of you, on your back, on your front, whatever it is. The point is to get a really deep range of motion. Make sure the knees are fully forwards, back's nice and upright. So that's the first one, dead simple. Next one, quite common in gyms, is to have weight plates. Now, obviously this isn't a weight plate, but it'll serve the same purpose. The downside with that is, depending on the height of it, obviously there's a gap, there's the disconnect. Relatively safe as long as you're not doing anything super heavy. I personally wouldn't want to be unracking 200 kilos here and not quite having full contact. But again, if you're doing a goblet squat, just bodyweight squats, it can work perfectly fine. Next step up is you go to B&Q or some kind of hardware stock, Wix's or something like that, and you just buy one of these. Now this is, I think it's for edging. So on here, again, same thing, all the way down, whether you're using a barbell, dumbbell, whatever. Now, the only thing with them is, again, I wouldn't trust them when you've got silly heavy weights. So you can buy some actual metal designed for it wedges. You don't have to, but if you've potentially got like some high bar, really heavy squats, then you might want these to go down with. So if you have a barbell on your back to do this, I hope I don't hit the camera with it. From that position there, you might want these ones, but it's really forcing those knees forwards every single rep. Now, the point of this exercise is not to lift the most weight possible. The point of this exercise is to put lots of stress on the front of your legs. It's lots of stress on your quads. There's stress actually on the knees because we want the stress so the knees can adapt and get stronger over time. This is just a really, really simple way of doing it. Now you need to go slow and controlled. So this is not a good idea as asking for something to go pop. So nice and controlled, gradually putting tension onto the knees and back up. If you're still stuck, let me know.